Gemini, you were born to decode the signs. Quick-witted, curious, and constantly evolving, your gift lies in navigating both sides of any situation with style and intellect. But from June 25th to 29th, the stars are throwing you a cosmic curveball, not to punish, but to awaken. This isn't just another astrological forecast. These 5 days carry high-frequency energy that can either fast-track your growth or sabotage your soul path, depending on your awareness. So pause, breathe, because if you keep rushing past your inner compass or brushing off your spiritual nudges, you may unknowingly make one or more of these 4 soul mistakes that could cost you more than you realize. Let's break them down and help you avoid regret. Mistake 1. Saying yes when you mean no. Your words create your reality, Gemini, but only if they're true to you. Gemini, let's get real. You're magnetic, adaptable, and often the one who holds the room together. People count on your quick thinking and smooth communication to keep things light, fun, and drama-free. But from June 25th to 29th, there's one trap you absolutely need to watch out for: saying yes when your gut is screaming no. Sound familiar? You might agree to dinner with someone who drains you. Say yes to a work project that overwhelms you. Offer support when you barely have enough energy for yourself. You tell yourself it's just being nice, being helpful, being you. But here's the deeper truth. Every dishonest yes is a quiet betrayal of your own soul. It leaks your energy, it confuses your path, and it keeps you from the alignment you're craving. Cosmic warning. On June 26th, Venus squares Neptune, a transit known for emotional fog, mixed messages, and blurry boundaries. You may feel unsure about who to trust or where you truly stand in your relationships. Old patterns of people-pleasing might resurface, and if you're not careful, you'll fall into your default, avoiding conflict, smoothing over your truth, and just saying yes. But Gemini, this is not the week to sell yourself short for the sake of keeping the peace. Soul strategy: radical honesty. Here's your mission: start saying no when you mean no, even if it's awkward, even if someone's disappointed, even if it disrupts your image as the fun, easygoing one. A clean no can be a spiritual act. It creates space for something better. It protects your energy. It honors your intuition. Need a quick clarity check? Try this. Before agreeing to anything, ask yourself, if no one was disappointed or mad, would I still say yes? If the answer is no, don't fake it. Better yet, reflect. Think of 3 recent decisions you regret. Track them back to that moment where you felt the nudge, the pause, the tension in your gut, but ignored it. That was your intuition. Learn from that moment. Next time, honor it. You're not here to perform. You're here to embody truth. Mistake 2. Ignoring the signs again. You asked for a sign. The universe sent 10. You labeled them coincidences. Gemini, let's talk truth. You're ruled by Mercury, the planet of messages, meaning, and magic. That gives you a natural radar for signs. When strange delays happen, or you keep seeing repeating numbers, or a song plays at the exact moment you're thinking something big, you feel it. You know it's not random, but knowing isn't always enough. Sometimes life gets busy, or your logical brain kicks in. You tell yourself, it's probably nothing. You brush off that gut feeling. You push forward, hoping for a bigger, louder sign, one you can't possibly miss. By the time it comes, though, it might be too late. From June 25th to 29th, your spiritual GPS is fully activated. You're being nudged, whispered to, guided. But if you keep waiting for signs to look like billboards or breaking news, you'll miss the ones that actually matter. Cosmic clue. On June 28th, Mercury sextiles Uranus, opening the channel for instant insights, mental downloads, and next-level clarity. Ideas might flash in dreams. A conversation might hold the missing puzzle piece. You might just know something without being able to explain it. That's your cue. Trust it. Soul strategy. Track. Notice. Act. If your intuition feels subtle, start building a bridge to it. Create a sign journal. Every time you feel a shift, notice a pattern, or get that weird inner ping, write it down. Include dreams numbers like 111, 444, etc. Random animal sightings, lyrics or words that repeat sudden gut feelings. The more you write, the more patterns emerge. And when they do, follow through. Even a small action based on a soul nudge can shift your entire path. Gemini, the universe is always talking to you. But if you keep brushing off the whispers, it'll eventually stop speaking so softly. And that's when lessons get hard. This week, your signs are real, your instincts are sharp, and your next step may already be in front of you. If you're willing to look beyond logic and lean into knowing. Mistake 3. Chasing distractions over depth. Distraction is the soul's delay, and Gemini, your future is waiting. Gemini, you're a powerhouse of ideas, connections, and energy. Your mind jumps effortlessly from one thing to another, keeping your world buzzing with excitement. But here's the catch. Sometimes that brilliant multitasking turns into a trap of surface-level distractions that keep you away from what really matters. Between June 25th and 29th, you'll feel pulled toward all the shiny things, new apps, endless social media scrolling, gossip, or even short-term romantic flings. It's easy to get caught up in this noise because it feels comfortable. It keeps your deeper fears at bay. But what your soul really needs right now is focus, solitude, and emotional clarity. Cosmic interference. On June 29th, Mars squares Saturn, and this aspect brings tension. You might feel blocked, frustrated, or stuck. If you try to run away from those feelings through distractions, you'll miss a critical breakthrough. The universe is pushing you to slow down, not speed up. Soul strategy. Choose depth over distraction. This week, Gemini, pick one area of your life, whether it's your career, a relationship, or your personal growth, and ask yourself, what am I avoiding here? What am I afraid to face? Maybe it's a difficult conversation you've been putting off. Maybe it's a truth about yourself you don't want to admit. Or maybe it's just sitting quietly with your emotions without numbing them. Whatever it is, lean into it, meditate on it, journal about it, have that tough talk. The discomfort you feel isn't a wall, it's a gateway. Behind that fear lies your freedom. When you stop running and start facing the real stuff, you create space for transformation. Your mind clears, your heart opens, and what once felt heavy becomes the fuel for your next big leap. Gemini, your brilliance is undeniable, but don't let it keep you locked on the surface. This week, distractions will be loud, but your true power lives in the deep work you're afraid to do. Face it, feel it, grow through it. Mistake 4. Playing the chameleon instead of the creator. Shape-shifting isn't alignment, authenticity is. Gemini, you have a gift. You can read a room in seconds, shift your energy, and match any vibe. That adaptability, it's your superpower, but this week it could also be your biggest soul trap. From June 25th to 29th, you may feel tempted to blend in, keep things light, or say what others want to hear. You may fall back into the comfort of what's familiar, what's expected, or what's safe. But let's be honest, that's not you anymore. The universe isn't asking you to be more palatable. It's asking you to be real, even if that means ruffling feathers, even if it means someone doesn't get you. Because here's the truth, the world doesn't need another echo. It needs your original voice. Cosmic Crossroads, the full moon in Capricorn, on June 22nd is still echoing loudly. It's a moment of emotional accountability, especially around your identity. Ask yourself, who am I when no one's watching? And am I brave enough to live that version out loud? If the answer feels uncomfortable, it's a sign you're on the edge of transformation. Soul strategy, reclaim your truth. Start small. Write a list called I Am Done Pretending. List 5 habits, roles or personas that don't serve you anymore. Then write, I now choose. Under it, claim the real you, the bold you, the one who doesn't shrink to fit. Tape that list to your mirror. Make it your morning mantra. Astro Bonus, special message for Gemini Risings and Moons. Gemini Rising. This week highlights your first house of identity. Reinvent yourself. Update your look. Redefine how you show up in the world. Don't be afraid to take up space. Gemini Moon. This energy touches deep emotional roots. Childhood wounds may resurface. Don't numb them. Feel them. Process them. You're not meant to carry them forever. You're meant to rise. Gemini. Stop shape-shifting to survive. Start showing up to create. There's only one you, and this week, the universe dares you to be fully seen. If you're a Gemini rising, get ready, because the cosmos is shining a spotlight on your first house of identity right now. This is the zone of you, unfiltered. It's all about how you show up in the world, your style, your energy, your vibe. Between June 25th and 29th, the universe is calling you to rebirth your self-image. Think of it as an invitation to reinvent yourself, not just with a fresh haircut or wardrobe update, but a deeper shift in how you own your presence. It's time to be bold. Speak up louder, take up more space. Whether it's at work, with friends, or even just in your own mind. Stop hiding behind what's comfortable or expected. The energy now supports you stepping into a version of yourself that is unapologetically real. For those with a Gemini moon, this transit is stirring up your emotional core in a big way. The moon rules your feelings, instincts, and inner world, and right now, some deep emotional patterns from your past might rise to the surface. Childhood wounds, unresolved fears, or old stories about who you are or aren't can bubble up unexpectedly. Your first instinct might be to numb out, distract yourself, or push those feelings down. But this week, the stars are asking you to do something braver. Feel those emotions fully. It's not about getting stuck or overwhelmed. It's about healing by allowing yourself to experience the pain or discomfort with compassion. When you face those feelings head-on, you clear space for radical clarity and emotional freedom. This is your chance to break old cycles and rise into a stronger, more authentic version of yourself. One who's no longer defined by past hurts, but empowered by them. Gemini rising. This is your moment to reinvent and roar. Let the world see the new you. Gemini moon. This is your moment to feel and heal. Let your heart clear the path for powerful growth. No matter your chart, the cosmos is lighting the way for your next big breakthrough. Are you ready to step in? Gemini, these next 5 days, from June 25th 20th to 29th are more than just a passage of time. They're a cosmic classroom, a space where the universe isn't here to punish you, but to invite you. You're not being tested on how perfect you are. You're being asked to show up as your authentic self, to choose alignment over approval, depth over distraction, and signs over logic. It's easy to get caught up in the performance, the role you play to keep others happy, to fit in, to avoid conflict. But this week, that act no longer serves you. The true challenge is, will you honour your inner truth even if it shakes things up? This is a moment to drop the mask, stop people-pleasing, and finally listen deeply to what your soul has been whispering all along. Because here's the real deal about regret. It's rarely about what we actually did wrong. More often, it's about the things we ignored, the intuition we dismissed, the signs we overlooked, the emotions we pushed away. How many times have you said yes when you wanted to say no? How many times have you told yourself, "I'll listen later," and never did? How often did you distract yourself instead of diving deep, or change who you are just to fit in? This week is your wake-up call. The stars are lighting a path that leads to presence, being fully aware in every moment, and power, the strength that comes from living your truth. It won't be easy. Growth rarely is. But the freedom on the other side is worth every uncomfortable step. What you can do right now: pause before you say yes or no. Listen carefully to your gut. Keep a journal or voice note of signs, feelings, and insights. Step back from distractions and get honest with yourself about what's really going on inside. Write down any roles or personas you're ready to let go of, and boldly claim your real self. Remember, alignment isn't a destination, it's a daily choice. Before you go, if you found this helpful, insightful, or just needed to hear it today, please consider subscribing to our channel. We dive deep into astrology, self-growth, and soulful living every week, just for you, Gemini, and beyond. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of seekers who are ready to live with more clarity, courage, and cosmic wisdom. Your next breakthrough could be just a click away. Gemini, don't let this cosmic invitation pass you by. Choose your truth. Choose presence. Choose power. Your soul will thank you for it.